Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video we're going to show you the top 5 handheld diagnostic scan tools for your Dodge vehicle in 2024 and 2025. We'll show you the cheapest through to the most expensive and explain what kind of features and functions each of these tools actually has. We'll put links to all of these kits in the description and in the pinned comments, so it makes it easy for you to find them, because you do need to be careful. There are fakes, there are clones on the market, and they can damage your vehicle. So by using the links below, that will take you to the genuine and official products. And at the end of the video, I'll show you which of these tools I would buy if it was my personal money on my personal Dodge vehicle, okay? And if by the end of the video you're still unsure about which of these tools to go for, then please use the email address that I'm going to put in the description. Send us your vehicle information and we can get back to you letting you know which tool would be best for your needs. At the end of the video, I'm also going to show you a bonus tool, which is kind of like a high-end dealer level tool, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? So first of all, we're going to show you this tool here. This is the cheapest tool on the table. It's the FD version 1.0 tool, and this tool is really going to be good for your Dodge vehicle if you've got something like a warning light on your dashboard and you just really want to try and diagnose that and get it reset. So things like the check engine light, the ABS, the traction warning lights, the airbag system, the transmission system, or if you've got an oil service warning light, or any other sort of lesser, smaller systems like the power steering, central locking, HVAC systems, you know, those type of systems, this tool will be able to diagnose and reset those, give you live data as well in those systems, okay? So this tool does come with one service function as well. You'll hear me talking about service functions, and the more we go up the line, the more general service functions the tools will have. I'll explain that when I come to it. But this has one service function, and as I said, it is the ability to do the oil service resets, okay? That's classed as like a service function, which goes over and above the standard code reading and diagnostics, okay? So that's the version 1.0. We then come to the US version 2.0. So the US version 2.0 will do everything that this kit will do. However, this tool has more service functionality, okay? So when we talk about service functions, as I said, this one does the oil service reset. This also does oil service reset, but this also does DPF regeneration, electronic park and brake, electronic throttle calibration, new battery registration, steering angle sensor calibration, injector coding, and ABS brake bleeding. It's very important for me to point out though that it does depend on the vehicle. So those functions don't work on all Dodge vehicles. So it's best to send us your VIN number using the email below. Give us the VIN number and we can check for you to make sure that those functions are suitable for your Dodge vehicle, okay? So that's the version 2.0 tool. We then come to the US version 3.0 tool. This is kind of like a whole new ball game, because you can see it looks a little bit different to the version 2.0. It has better hardware, which means it can house better software, okay? And because of that, it is a little bit more expensive than this tool, not by a great deal. I would say it's a little bit more expensive, but the step up in diagnostics and coverage is pretty huge. So this is, as I say, the version 3.0. It does everything that these will do, but this tool is a bidirectional scan tool. So it can do actuation tests, it can do component testing, okay? It can do suspension calibration, it can do transmission adaptions, air conditioning reset, engine adaption, and other adaptions and calibrations as well. So the US version 3.0 tool is really quite a big step up when it comes to these two tools. So just bear that in mind, but it is a little bit more expensive. Not by much though, as I say. So that's the US version 3.0 tool. We then come to the iCarsoft CR Pro Kit. This has been a good seller for a number of years now, simply because of the sheer broad level of manufacturer coverage. So it covers a huge range of manufacturers. So let's say you've got a Dodge vehicle, but you've also got a let's say I was going to say Ferrari there. It's probably not very likely. I don't know, like a BMW, Mercedes, an Audi, a VW, a Toyota, something like that. So you want to use a tool on your Dodge vehicle, and you also want to use it on your other makes and models, okay? Well, this tool could be that tool for you. Like I say, it matches it has service functionality built in. It has the service functionality which matches the version 2.0 tool. Okay, so it's not as good as this tool when it comes to service functionality, but it is as good as this tool. So it does everything that this tool will do, plus a lot more manufacturers, okay? And there's a reason that's been a good seller for a number of years now, because it's just a really good tool at a really good price point that suits a lot of people and a lot of customers, makes and models, okay? So that's the CR Pro Kit, but on staying with the theme of covering multi-manufacturers, then this tool here, let's see if it will turn on. Yeah, it just needs a bit of a battery charge. This is the best tool on the table without doubt. This is the iCarsoft CR Max Kit. This can do everything that all of these tools can do, built into one fast, intuitive, tablet-based kit. It has the apps built in, has all the software built in. It matches the service functionality of the version 3.0. So what this tool does is it gives you the absolute best and top level of service functionality. It gives you the broadest range of manufacturer coverage, and it gives you the best system and diagnostic coverage within those vehicles as well, all right? So this is kind of aimed at people who maybe are enthusiasts with a few cars, families who have a few cars and they want to make sure, or you want to make sure that you get a tool that also covers your future vehicles as well, or even small garages and workshops. If you don't know what you're going to be getting in on a day-to-day basis, then this could be the one for you. It does all of your standard systems like engines, airbags, ABS, transmission, etc. Actuation tests, special functions, calibrations, adaptions, you name it, okay? You get free lifetime updates with all of these. Some of the tool manufacturers like Autel and X-Tool, they will charge you for the updates after the first year, and sometimes depending on the tool it can be like 100 to 150 pounds. Well, with these iCarsoft tools, everything on this table here, you get free lifetime updates, so you'll never need to pay for another update. That is guaranteed, okay? Now I did mention at the start of the video that I would give you my recommendation on which of these tools I would buy if it was my personal money on my personal Dodge vehicle. There's two kits, I would show you. It all really depends on your circumstances, but if I was looking for a tool just for my Dodge vehicle and I wasn't really interested in diagnosing any other vehicles, okay, then it would absolutely be the version 3.0, the US version 3.0. It's the best scan tool just for Dodge vehicles that we've used. I've used all of these tools quite extensively, so I know all of the functions and features of all of these tools. And honestly, this would be the one I would go for the Dodge vehicle if it was my personal money and I wanted to get a tool for my personal use, okay? So that's the version 3.0 tool. Then on the other side of the coin, if I wanted a tool for my other manufacturers, let's say I've got a Porsche, I've got a Mercedes, an Audi, and a Land Rover, something like that. It doesn't matter what it is really, as long as you've got something else, but you want a tool that's going to cover all of your vehicles. And also you've got one eye on the future as well. You've got to be thinking about your future vehicles as well. Who knows what you'll have in 2, 3, 4 years time. Then this tool would be the one I would go for. Has that just gone off? Yeah, I think it's gone off. Battery's died on it, but that's okay. You got a short glimpse of it earlier. So yeah, I mean, that's the CR. I can't really stress enough how much bang for buck and value for money this tool is. It eclipses everything that's on the table purely because of the high level diagnostics coverage inside, okay? So if just for your Dodge vehicle, go for the version 3.0 tool. If you want to look after everything else, go for the CR Max kit. Having said that, you know, if you've got like quite an older Dodge and you're not really bothered about investing that much into a tool, and you just want to see maybe knock off a check engine light or an airbag light and then be done with the vehicle, then sometimes you need not look past the version 1.0 tool. But if you're still not sure, as I say, just send us an email. The email address is below, and we can recommend the right tool for you, your needs, your budget, and your circumstances, okay? I did mention at the start of the video, I would show you a high-end tool. This is the iCarsoft CR Ultra Kit. It's a really high-end tool that can do everything that the main dealers and the garages and the workshops and the specialists can do. So the reason I put this in here is because, you know, there are just some guys who have unlimited budget and they just want the absolute best tool money can buy. If you are lucky enough to fall into that category, then I would definitely look at the CR Ultra Kit. Again, I'll put the link to this in the description below the video. But as I say, I'll put links to all of these kits in the description. Most Dodge enthusiasts and owners will be able to find something on this table that's suitable for your needs and won't actually break the bank, okay? But links in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this helps.